Hi there. So, Dr. Carol checking in here. I something that's really been on my heart because I've been hearing a lot about women especially struggling with not being able to ask for what they need from their husbands because of fear of rejection, disappointment, how to be taken, coming across as too needy, whatever the story or the lie is that we're telling ourselves, right? So, when setting up the conversation, and that's really a critical point, is you don't just toss it out like as soon as your husband walks through the door, hey, honey, I need to talk to you about something. You actually ask, could we set up a time to talk about this or whatever it is that you have on your mind? Um, it might be something really short, or it might be something that takes a little bit more time. So, for example, I need to talk to my husband about our finances. So, could we set up a time to talk about our finances? It might take about 20, 30 minutes. Don't worry, honey, there's nothing wrong. I'm not upset about anything. You're not in trouble. It's okay. I've had some thoughts on my mind, and I'd really like to be able to talk to you about that where we're not concerned about anything else going on. And then when you start the conversation, you want to begin the conversation with expressing appreciation. So in my case with my husband, it would be like, I really appreciate how you take care of our finances for us. Um, it's it's something that I concern myself about. I tend to worry about finances, and knowing that you're there is really very helpful for me. But I realize that I have a need to have a deeper understanding about what our finances look like so that we can be on the same page as far as planning our future. So you can be honest and say there's something that I've been wanting to, talk about, that I've been reluctant about. I don't really want to admit that I'm kind of concerned about it. And so I've been holding back, but this has been weighing really heavy on me, and I'd like to be able to, trust you with my innermost thoughts. And I do trust you, honey. So um, now's the time to talk about it. So we're starting the conversation. So then you have like the big ask. So you basically just say, what I just said. I'm giving an example of needing to talk to my spouse about finances. I need to understand where we are as far as retirement. What's our retirement, plan look like? Where are we at with that? How can I be supporting you? Um, and tell them what it would be providing for you. Like, why is that important to you? Whatever it is you're asking for that you need, why is that important? And so I would say, honey, it's important to me to know so that we can be on the same page and so that I can feel like I'm contributing as well, and it will help me worry less. I'm really sorry that I didn't say anything to you sooner. So you're kind of getting that. I mean, it could be as simple. My other thought that I just had was, um, your husband comes home from work, you've been home with the kids all day or doing your home business or whatever it is, and he doesn't give you a hug or acknowledge you. So you can say, honey, what I really need is a hug, and what that would do for me is it would make me feel acknowledged and appreciated for being home all day, taking care of everything here at home. I'm sorry I haven't said anything to you sooner about that. And then you can ask, is there anything that I can be doing for you? Is there anything that you need in order to give me what I'm asking for? So, with the financial conversation with my husband, so is there anything you need from me to make this easier for you? You get that? So, even with the hug, is there anything you need from me? You just want to be open to dialogue about what it is that you need, whether it's help with the kids, whether in relationships with a friend. Maybe you need some time with that friend. Maybe you need to have an authentic conversation. You're feeling some tension, something going on. I'm so sorry I haven't said anything any sooner. Could we set up a time to talk? Don't worry, there's nothing you've done wrong. I just want to make sure that the air is cleared. And then you want to make sure that you follow up when they provide what you need. So in this case, when Ken and I actually have this meeting talking about our finances, I want to express my appreciation and tell him thank you. Or if he comes home from work and gives me the hug, I really want to acknowledge you and thank you so much for that. So when they are acknowledged and you're appreciating that gift, taking care of whatever that need is, then they're more likely to follow through with giving more of that. So I just wanted to put this out there. It seems really, really simple and really almost ridiculous, but so many of us, especially women, are so afraid to ask for what we need. I hope this gives you a little bit of a framework of how to go about asking for what you need, to set it up, then to actually have the conversation, then to come from a place of gratitude so that, generally speaking, more of that will come your way. If you have any questions or comments about this, please say something below. I'm happy to answer any questions for you or dig a little further. Ask for what you need. Our spouses, our friends, our children are not mind readers, right? So if you're huffing around, he didn't do this, they didn't do that, she doesn't understand, well, maybe they don't understand because you haven't taken the time to share from a really safe, vulnerable place what your need is. What is it that you need? So there's your invitation to express what it is that you need in your relationships. Hope that helps.